But just watching this video, I already feel so out of shape. Is that an Australian thing? Because nothing but respect for people in the Defense Force. It's a tough job. It's tough to go through it. It's tough to get in. G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kaitlyn and I'm an American living in beautiful Sydney, Australia. So I just recently filmed a video about the Australian Defense Force, and naturally the way the algorithms work is once you find one video, they will start sending you other videos that are related to the topic. So from the Australian Defence College, there's a video about the Australian Defence Force Academy's initial fitness test. So I'm not a particularly fit person. I was getting there right before COVID happened and then lockdowns, and we all know what sort of happened there. I fell out of a workout routine and haven't really gotten back into one since. So I am definitely in no shape physically to be critiquing anybody when it comes to fitness tests, but I was just genuinely curious as to what is involved with these tests. How rigorous are they? Are they different for men and women? Are they different between Army and Navy and Air Force over here like it is over in the States? So let's take a look at this initial fitness test. Grab a Bicky, grab a cuppa, or if you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, maybe drop down and start doing some push-ups while we watch this video.
Good morning. This morning's activity is an IFA, an individual fitness assessment. The components are push-ups, sit-ups, and a beak test completed over a 20-metre course with a cables. For the push-ups, body must remain straight, hands approximately shoulder width, lower all the way down. Elbows and shoulders will be parallel, back remain nice and straight, looking slightly forward. To elevate, arms full extension, look slightly forward, back always remain straight. You may rest. Once you've rested, without knees touching the ground, you may come back to push-up position and continue on. Push-up assessment. For males, reps 15, for females, 8.
I couldn't do 8 push-ups like that. I used to be able to a couple years ago, but definitely not now. And good on them. That takes a lot of upper body strength, which I have definitely lost over time. But also, weirdly enough, looking at the haircuts in these videos, it looks like these are all newer-ish recruits. I mean, first off, a lot of them do look pretty young, like we're talking 25 and under, definitely. But a lot of the guys have that like shaved head, like completely new to boot camp sort of look. So it looks like this is definitely them starting off. I don't know if this is something where they just have to do it initially and then once they're done boot camp they're expected to be able to do more, or if this is just consistent across the board, across the years, every time they have to do an IFA. If you're in the Defense Force, or if you were in the Defense Force, let me know how often you guys had to do these. But just watching this video, I already feel so out of shape.
You have 2 minutes to complete this. The sit-ups. Hands on thighs, fingers pointing forward. On the upward phase, the chin must stay under the chest. Elevate the wrists so that they come to the knees. Keeping the hands on the thighs, lower under control. Sit-ups done to a 3-second cadence. You can have your feet held, either by the partner standing on them, or anchored at the ankle.
Just looking at how that's done, doesn't that also put a lot of strain on the back of your neck by doing it that way? And they're not going all the way up, so is that more like a crunch position almost? Because I always thought sit-ups you had to basically have your thighs pretty much touch your chest. I thought that's what a full sit-up was. Otherwise, if you're only going up to that level, it's really just a crunch. Again, I'm not a fitness person, just to me they look like crunches instead of sit-ups, but also holding your arms up like that, maybe it makes it a lot more intense and a lot more difficult than the crunches I'm used to doing. But obviously not right now, I'm in a dress, but I'll have to give these a try and see if these are any tougher than regular crunches or the sit-ups that I was used to doing back in the States.
The beak test. The beak test is completed over a cadence, gradually speeds up as the higher levels are completed. The beak test is done over a 20-metre course. It is marked either by lines or by cones. With each beat, You must achieve the 20-metre shuttle, placing your feet on or over the line each time, and only leaving that point when you hear the cadence for the beat. Test finishes when you are warned twice for the same mistake.
What? Oh, you run back and forth, but you can make mistakes. Oh, is that an Australian thing? Because I know in the States you just have to run like laps around a track field. A cadence, I've never heard of any of this before, and it doesn't look like it makes a lot of sense from my perspective, my point of view. Okay, so the beep test, what? I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that. I'm very confused. I have no idea what a beep test is. If you guys could explain it in the comments, I'd appreciate it, because I think in the States when it comes to military tests, you just run laps. I don't know if it's like a mile or 2 miles or whatnot, but yeah, you run laps. I've never heard of a beep test before. So it looks like no matter what your gender is, you have to do the same number of sit-ups, and you do the same beep test for all 3 divisions. But when it comes to push-ups, they are a bit different. So men have to do 15 push-ups in the Navy and the Army, 10 push-ups if you're in the Air Force. And then for women, it's really different. It's 6 push-ups in the Navy, 8 push-ups in the Army, and 4 push-ups in the Air Force. So I thought that women did have to do fewer push-ups, but I thought it was across the board, like fewer sit-ups and less time for the beep test as well. Still not even sure what a beep test is. I mean, those are the minimum standards, and sadly, because of push-ups, I don't even think I would be able to meet the minimum standards to get into any of these, even the Air Force, which makes me think that I really, really need to get back into a solid workout routine now that summer is here. But that's it for this video, you guys. I learned something I didn't know before, definitely. Nothing but respect for people in the Defense Force. It's a tough job. It's tough to go through it. It's tough to get in, at least from a physical point of view, from somebody who's not very physically fit. So yeah, I learned something new, and I hope you guys did too. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button down below, particularly the like button, because apparently YouTube is really, really starting to care about the like button now. I do really appreciate the support, you guys. It helps out this channel so much more than you know, and I will see you in my next video.